we're unboxing Barbie Loves the Ocean dolls and playsets, I thought we could totally use a beach in a hidden doll room. You know, something that's easy to store. My current beach setup is, not so easy to set up. So yeah, let's make something easier. And we are going to recycle a cardboard box for this project. It's going to look a little different. It's not going to match my usual look with the nice white outside finish. And we're probably going to have to piece things together because it's not the ideal shape. But when you're recycling, sometimes you have to make a few allowances. Luckily, this box does go 13 inches up on some of the sides, so that's good. We will also be using scrapbook paper. I bought this book at Michael's. They had a great deal, buy one, get one free. And I thought this scene right here would be perfect for our beach. We're going to need 2 pieces. I will also be using a bamboo placemat and a sand print scrapbook paper. For this box in particular, we are going to have to deconstruct it to get some flat pieces. So let's cut off the top, then I cut off the bottom to get a large piece. Then repeat so we know what we are working with. I have 3 nice sized pieces. We can use 2 for the walls and this large one here for the floor. And I'm going to flip them so the clean sides are facing out. We'll see the Amazon box logos on the inside, which we'll eventually cover with paper anyway, and we'll have a nice clean look on our shelves. Since the box already has folds and creases, we're just gonna reinforce this crease here. We're gonna use that as the part of the box that can swing open. So remove tape, stickers, whatever may be on the box. We do have another crease right here that we don't want. So I am measuring that space, which is about 15 inches. Cut a piece of poster board to glue on top to smooth out the cardboard. The poster will get rid of those corrugated lines and prevent us from seeing any of the images through our scrapbook paper. However, this is completely optional. You can skip this step if you choose. I'm going to cover this side as well, leaving a tiny gap in between, so that side can still bend. Now we need to add more wall over here. So let's measure this side, which is about 13 by 15, and cut another piece of cardboard. We are going to cover this wall with a bamboo mat, so we don't need to worry about covering it with poster board. However, my bamboo mat doesn't go all the way to the top. So let's glue a scrap of scrapbook paper across the bottom. Then we'll just glue the bamboo mat up a little higher. But before we do, let's go ahead and create the floor. Take that last piece of cardboard that we cut and measure it to the long wall. Look at that. It's already the right length. So we just need to cut it down on the side. Once that's done, it already has creases in it, so that is perfect for the floor, because we want our floor to fold up for easy storage. Cover it with scrapbook paper. I'm using a sand print. We do have a few seams, but I can live with that. Let's add a little of this sandpaper to the bottom of our back wall, then glue on the beach scrapbook paper. I used 2 pieces of the same scrapbook paper, and I did end up with a large seam in the middle, but that was expected. If you wish to avoid the seam, you could always use a poster that is a lot larger and will cover that space without a seam. Or you can try painting your own background. Whenever I usually have a seam, I just place something in front of it like a tree or an umbrella, and then you don't even notice it. Or just strategically place the doll in front of it. Now, let's put it all together. Match the bend on the wall with the bend on the floor, and we're just going to glue these 2 parts right there at the bottom together. Then glue on the other side to make a corner room. Glue the placemat onto the wall, making sure to glue it down on the end securely, so you can trim off the excess if you choose, or just hang on to it. On the back, I would like to reinforce the bottom just a little, just to make sure it doesn't come apart at the seams. So I glue paper going over the edge. And it gives it a nice little look on the shelves. Now this is a pretty large space. It's definitely bigger than most of our hidden doll rooms. So there is plenty of space for our Barbie Loves the Ocean playset, so the dolls can enjoy a day at the beach. I think this is a great wall for the beach shack or for lining up surfboards. We have lots of videos on surfboards. We recently made some on our YouTube Live, and we made some using packaging in our Barbie Loves the Ocean video. If we want to add a tree, then we can just use the doll stand from our 7 doll stands video. We made paper leaves in the video, but I think I want to switch them out. I should have cut the palms thinner like I did in one of our 7 quick crafts videos. I found this artificial plant in my craft room, and I thought we could use it to spruce up our palm a little. Remove the paper leaves, then glue on the new ones. And these are pretty good for covering up those seams. In the video, we made a paper tube, then wrapped it with a shredded paper bag. We can glue the leaves into the tube, cut a small square of leftover cardboard, cover it with scrapbook paper, make a hole, then glue the tube inside to add more palm trees. We can add kinetic sand that I like to store in a plastic bag, sprinkle it around, covering the bottom of the trees so the dolls have soft sand to wiggle their toes in. It also helps the surfboards to stand up, and it adds some fun texture. Drape LED lights along the side wall for a little sparkle, creating a great place for our dolls to spend the day at the beach. When we're ready to clean up, we just bag all of the sand. Since it's kinetic sand, it's a little easier to clean up than regular sand, in my opinion, of course. Then fold up the floor and close the side to make a hidden doll room that's easy to store. This one does have a little height, so I'll need to place it on my top shelf. I place the sand in a separate box so it doesn't break the bottom of my hidden doll room. And everything fits neatly on the shelf. This is a pretty easy hidden doll room to create because you don't need to build a lot of stuff to make a doll beach. Technically, all you need is a picture of the ocean and some sand. Then use projects from previous videos, like our doll lounge chair, to make a place for our dolls to soak up some sun. And we can use little flashlights to give us that glow. Thank you for joining us while we made a beach in a hidden doll room using recycled cardboard. If you are looking for more space-saving options for your doll beach this summer, then check out our La Kiddos doll review where we make a scrapbook doll beach. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram at MyFroggyStuff and The Frog Vlog. And we will see you next time.